I am set up down here in the basement of my apartment building, and we're going to do the painting of this TRX4 Sport body. I would like to do the soap method, which is spraying squiggles inside the body. I only use the finest scientific terms here, like squiggles. You can do splatter as well. It is very unfortunate the color of the soap that I have, but it's the only thing I have available, and I don't feel like going out and buying more. And I'm going to be doing the base coat in, I don't know how well that's going to show up, Traxxas branded, and the lighting is terrible. And the metallic silver, ain't nothing to it but to do it. So just do some random squiggles, do some in here, and then do some there. Try to get some on the sides as well. And then very quickly spray over the soap. Yes, I know I probably laid paint on way too thick and heavy. Better safe than sorry. So what I'm going to do is bring this back upstairs and let it dry for about 5 to 10 minutes until I can touch the paint, and then wash the soap off, leaving those spots clear. Hello everyone, I'm doing this video on Friday the 7th, giving you a little update while my soldering iron warms up. This is how the truck sits so far. Oh, also, this is kind of the aftermath of cleaning the kitchen. This was a white towel. As you can see, the truck's about 90%. I got some body mounts going. I still got to work on the front a little bit more. I think this was what originally came with the IERC Empire chassis, but it's not perfectly spaced. I still got to put some spacers in here because these front kind of bow in a little bit the way I have it now. I want to get it properly spaced and everything. But I got the rear on. It's nice and in there. I've also got the bumper mounts printed and installed with the body fitting, which is quite nice. Also, as you may know from what I've said previously, my cat, that little gremlin over there, has chewed through the wires on this 1080. So before I go out and test it tonight, we're going to solder an XT60 on this, because that'll make it a lot easier to run the 5000 Adventure Pack. I know these are called stick packs, but I call them Adventure Packs because I used to love running these. These are great for just going distance. And that's kind of what I do when I go out crawling, is I just go for time. I go for distance. How much fun can I have? I have another thing I would like to show everyone. Depending on when you watch this, I think Horizon Hobby is doing a Father's Day sale, and for Father's Day 2024, I think it's June 16th, if I'm not mistaken. I will correct that. Picked up one of these. This is the 1/18th scale Capra, and it's $150 right now on the sale. I also don't know if these are already sold out by the time this video comes out. As they say, smoke them while you got them. Ditched the stock tires. I have said it before, I'll say it again. Axial cannot make a decent stock tire to save their life. They're getting close. They are getting close. I took the stock tires off and put on the Hot Boy Bling Bling rims that I have. These are just Amazon 2.2s. And the tires are RC four-wheel drive 3.5 inch tall 2.2s. They're so absurd, I love them. If they ever go away on a giveaway, they're because I've got a second set of them. I absolutely love these wheels and I don't think they're going anywhere. So I might bring this out tonight and try this out and see what the 1/18th scale Capra is all about. If you don't mind, we'll take it away from the bench here and maybe I can take it over to the kitchen counter and show you some stuff with soldering. Okay, huge disclaimer right now. A professional idiot is on camera, so take anything said or done with a grain of salt. So what I'm going to do, get the Sidewinder 4 that also needs an XT60, is put the connector together. And why I do this is because I have seen in the past multiple times connectors inside will heat up so much that it will melt the housing of the connector and make it loose and flop around. So you kind of hold it together with another end. If you could hold, please. I forgot which end is the battery. Okay, battery for reference. The female side goes on the ESC. I got my Weller bargain bin iron on full blast, and what we're gonna do is heat up the fitting and put solder in there intermittently to see if it's hot enough. And what I'm doing now is what's called tinning, because in the plumbing profession, what you want to do is prep your fittings. What I would be doing if this was copper is sanding and fluxing. So I'm going to get solder in this joint, or in this cup, and I'm going to put a little bit of solder on the wire as well. So by the time that I'm ready, I can join the two and then just heat them up, and both points of that solder will just go together. It's not wanting to behave on camera though. Let's pull this wire out of the way a little bit and try to get a little bit more solder on the wire. There we go. And usually what you would do is have some heat shrink on here, so when this is soldered together, you can roll the heat shrink up and cover it to protect it. This is just the end of an ESC, so I'm not really too particular about that. Roll it like that. I'm gonna put the heat on the wire and hope to God the heat transfers all the way into the cup. There we go. Clamp go, tug on the wire, and she didn't go anywhere. So there's that. And then, like I said, you would put some heat shrink over it, put a lighter to it to make it shrink, and you're off to the races. So I'm gonna complete the rest of these. I'm not gonna torture you with badge soldering, and we'll pick back up when I'm at the park. Okay, quick update. Today is Saturday, the 8th. I ran the giveaway truck last night and then proceeded to strip the servo on it. So at some point today, I'd like to go to Hobbytown and maybe pick something new up. Until then, I am redoing the stickers for the H10. So if you want, we can just sit here and chill and watch me weed some stickers. I hate putting it this way, but I get like autistic when it comes to stuff like this, like real methodical, detail-oriented stuff, and I somehow get the same way with beadlocks too. It's just, can't describe it. I just really enjoy stuff like this. I can't keep it in anymore. Let me just show you. Just look at it. Just look at it. Oh, I don't know if I can drive it. I almost don't want to. Almost. Give me a second. This wasn't that hard of a thing to do unless you own a Cricut. I got a Cricut, what is this thing? Explore Air 2 that was on sale, I think at Lowe's of all places, for like $110. It's been sitting on top of my desk for 6 to 9 months, just collecting dust. And this project right here took it out of retirement. It's really easy to learn, really easy to use. They're extremely pushy with their paid software. You don't technically have to use it, but they do a really good job of trying to railroad you into it. I paid for it so I could get 2 layers, and that really helped out. But other than that, it's press go and it cuts, and then you weed it and stick it on. Oh, also, before I forget, let me tell you a little secret. You ready? You ready? I modified the battery tray. I have absolutely no clue why they made it a box. I'd much rather this have been just open like this, because it seems extremely stupid to me to run your battery standing up. Like, why would you do that? I want a serious answer to the question. Why would you do that? This battery is a touch big, so it kind of pushes out on the sides, which makes it a little bit difficult to get put back in. I don't know if everyone saw my little bit of difficulty getting it out. So follow my example at your own risk. I wanted to do this, because I'm going to do it to the other side, put one of these battery straps over there, and then run dual 4300s to get a crap ton of runtime. And B, I have a VFD twin on its way to get put in here. Other than that, I still need to take my trip to Hobbytown. We'll go do that. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, I'm gonna make this short and sweet because my phone's dying. It's getting late. Procrastinated till like 8 o'clock to do this. So went to Hobbytown, picked up a new servo, and not quite proud of it because in a way I feel like these are overpriced. But I picked up an EcoPower WP120 for $70. It's on par, if not maybe just a teeny tiny bit more powerful than an Amazon servo. They're bulletproof though, but Amazon servos can be bulletproof too. It's a fluke. That's the first one I've ever killed. I think it's just a servo horn. I think it stripped the servo horn. And I'm gonna save that servo for a shift servo on my VFD twin. But these are good, these are reliable, and a bonus point, they come with metal servo horns now. So that's a plus. Like I said, they just seem a bit pricey to me, in my opinion, but it's just me. So I'm gonna smash that out. Also, a thing that I noticed when I put it on the bench is I did my favorite thing with the canyon trails, and I cut out the little triangle in the tires. The front two were already done. I did the rear one, and then on video, I was going to do the rear one. See, that little triangle gets clipped out. Makes these tires a game changer. But like I said, my phone's dying, so I'm just gonna cut the camera off, knock out some of this work so I can go crawling at a really, really fun canyon tomorrow, if I can wake up early enough. Hello, everyone. We are out here at the secret spot. And I'm just gonna run everything. I brought the H10, I brought the giveaway truck, and I brought the mini Capra, which I gotta go back up that hill to go get, as well as my water and snacks. So enjoy this running footage. Every single time I forget to put this thing on, the whole audio for this video is probably going to be terrible. Doing a quick outro to this week-long video. Today is the 11th on Tuesday, and I want to shout out Discount Hobby. If I'm not mistaken, they're going to be doing a swap meet. Everything behind the avalanche, this big pile, is going to be going to that swap meet. So if you're in or around the San Diego area, come check this out. As far as this thing, it tested well for me. It held up. There's that. It held up good. I just got a few minor tweaks here and there that I want to do to it, and it should be given away at the end of the week. So stay tuned for that. I'll try to keep everyone updated on everything that's going on. I'll see you in the next video.